In the wake of Orlando, what Mid-Missourians say about gun accessibility.
Then several mid-Missouri cities say they have a plan in place should a mass shooting happen in their area.
And what prompted a complete shutdown of I-270 near a hospital? KOMU 8 News at 6 starts now.
We are learning more about the gunman in the Orlando shooting massacre, and Mid-Missourians are weighing in on the tragedy. Good evening, I'm Brittany Pieper.
And I'm Jim Rick. Thanks for joining us. This is the latest on the investigation. The FBI says the shooter, Omar Mateen, supported a number of Islamic organizations. He not only pledged loyalty to ISIS, but he also called the Sarnoff brothers, who carried out the Boston Marathon bombings, his homeboys. The FBI says Mateen also expressed support for both al-Qaeda and its enemy, Hezbollah. In the meantime, the Orlando Health Department tweeted today it no longer needs major amounts of blood for shooting victims. Most are likely to recover. Mateen purchased at least 2 guns in the week leading up to the shooting. This has many Missourians asking questions. KOMU 8's Adam Pressler got reaction to gun accessibility.
Missouri is known for having weak gun control laws, and the recent events in Orlando have many Mid-Missourians questioning their safety. In Mid-Missouri, it's pretty easy to buy a gun. All you have to do is show legal identification, pass an FBI background check, and you're able to make your purchases. I spoke with a gun dealer and one local mother who believes the system is broken and it needs fixing.
If this shooter had been on the terror watch list, he would not have been able to board an airplane, but he still would have legally been allowed to purchase firearms in Florida. And, you know, that's the federal loophole that we were talking about. And that's just shocking. It's not okay.
I don't sell a single fully automatic weapon in here. Those are heavily regulated by the government. So the guns that he's using are semi-automatic. I mean, they're really no different than some of the hunting rifles out there other than just appearance.
Now here's something to think about. While I was at that gun shop today, someone was buying an assault rifle and it looked almost identical to the one used in Orlando. Here's how long it took him to buy that gun. 40 minutes.
Following the Orlando shootings, KOMU 8's Amina Petanich reached out to several Mid-Missouri police departments to find out what they will do to make sure they're ready for the worst.
Steve Myers with the Fulton Police Department reassures residents they do have a plan. He said police departments all over the area practice training to prepare themselves in an event of a threat. They have disaster plans for casualties of any kind and for active shooters. He says people always should be aware of their surroundings. He explains police have no information what would lead them to think it has a situation similar to Orlando.
We do have a plan in place. Certainly you could never plan enough for that type of situation. That's just terrible, obviously. But I think we and most all communities have a plan for that type of situation, yes.
Myers advises anyone with questions or concerns about the possibility of a threat to contact their local police station.
Members of the LGBTQ community in Jefferson City and Columbia spoke about the shooting. A member told us the shooting is detrimental to the mental health of the community. The group says it's important to bring everyone a little bit closer together.
I've been so into this for so long that it just kind of hurts no matter what. Whatever marginalized group it is, it's just, you just walk around all day just kind of, sorry, it's kind of tough.
The people in all minority communities struggle. They struggle to be seen, they struggle to be heard, they struggle to be valued. And I think this is a really important time that folks can come together now and ask important questions.
Hoffman hopes people can stand in solidarity.
Kansas City is showing its support of the victims. The Kit Bond Bridge is lit in rainbow colors, and the special lighting serves as a memorial to the LGBT victims of the shooting Sunday. Kansas City's Union Station was also lit up. The mayor asked the community to join him in wearing rainbow colors today as well. Columbia community members will hold a vigil tonight to honor the Orlando shooting victims. Those in attendance will be able to offer their condolences and thoughts to the friends and families of those injured and killed in Orlando. The candlelight vigil will be held tonight at 8 outside the Boone County Courthouse. We will have a full report at 9 and 10.
The Columbia City Council is considering stronger regulations on tobacco sales. At its last meeting, a proposed law calls for tougher regulations on businesses that sell those tobacco products. In 2014, Columbia became the first city in Missouri to establish a law making it illegal to sell tobacco to anyone younger than 21. That law is known as Tobacco 21. The councilman says the law was a step in the right direction with limitations.
We don't have police resources to enforce it properly. And the licensing would provide a revenue stream that would enable our police department to put time and resources into doing the spot checks.
The license would also provide the city a way to punish businesses that are found breaking the law. I-270 was shut down in all directions after a patient brought a suspicious package to St. Louis Mercy Hospital today. According to Creve Coeur Police, a patient entered the ER for a mental health evaluation carrying a blue bag. An employee noticed the bag, thought it appeared suspicious, and took it outside. A bomb squad and arson unit arrived and detonated the bag, although authorities say there was no bomb inside. Man is in custody after an hours-long standoff Sunday. St. Louis police responded to the scene after a caller reported someone was making meth in a garage. That's when the 53-year-old man showed a shotgun and refused to come out. Police say he was holding 2 male hostages. A SWAT team was dispatched. The standoff ended 6 hours later. The man is facing several charges. New information on the double homicide investigation out of Saline County. According to a probable cause statement, the suspect, Donald Bruce Owens, admitted to shooting and killing 2 people. The victims were Ryan Sanders and Charlene Hoop. According to the statement, Owens admitted to killing Sanders and Hoop in retaliation for causing problems in his life and the life of his family. Owens said he killed Sanders to protect a family member involved in legal proceedings. He said he killed Hoop over a long-standing belief she was responsible for his divorce.
Kevin McDonald will step in as the new interim vice chancellor for inclusion, diversity, and equity for MU. McDonald replaces Chuck Henson, who took over the role this past November. In addition to serving as the interim chancellor for MU, McDonald is also the UM Systems Chief Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Officer.
MU denied a request from a student group to put a marijuana leaf next to the university's name on a T-shirt. The National Organization for the Reform of Marijuana Laws is fighting the decision, saying it's about First Amendment rights and fairness. The university is reviewing a foundation's recent letter in support of the group. Another hot day here in mid-Missouri. Let's send it over to Kenton for a check of the forecast.
All right, Jim, thank you very much. Looking at live Doppler radar, we do have a few just general thunderstorms rolling through. Nothing severe with these at all. Maybe some thunder and lightning and just some brief rain moving through also. So you can see those moving slowly to moderately through the north. Otherwise, looking at temperatures right now, we're at 88 in Columbia, 93 at Moberly, 87 in Mexico. But with our dew points, which are right around that 70-degree mark in the upper 60s, which means we can feel the humidity. We're feeling a few degrees warmer, more like 92 in Columbia and 94 at Jeff City. Winds are fairly light, only 3 miles an hour from the south right now in Columbia. They'll stay between about 3 to 6 miles an hour overnight. Again, just a few isolated thunderstorms for the next hour or so. And then we're at 72 by sunrise, 92 tomorrow. But we do have more showers and thunderstorms in the forecast, plus a full 8-day feels-like forecast right after the break.
Later in the newscast, a crucial vote to decide who will build a new elementary school in Columbia.
Plus, the Blues have found a replacement for Ken Hitchcock. That's later in sports.